Been meaning to do a expose on this clown, and this is not going to be an in-depth expose, that's for sure. It's a quick one. It's a quickie here. I want to get one out dedicated to him, quickie, to point out a few things about this guy. Now, this is a guy, by the way. Patrick Boyle is one of these guys who's not calling out the scammers. He just sits back and doesn't say anything. If you see a crime and you don't say anything, you don't do anything about it, well, what do you think the police are going to say? They're going to call you an accomplice, right? Patrick Boyle is an accomplice of the fake investment gurus. Not only that, he's also a failed trader. Now, let me go back and take you back several years ago. Patrick Boyle, I think he contacted this CoffeeZilla clown and said, "Hey, I'm a hedge fund manager, and I want to talk about these fake gurus." Well, if you listen to the interview, Patrick Boyle never came down. He never slammed the hammer down on these fake trading gurus. He never came out and said, "Look, they're all frauds. Trading is bullshit. Short-term trading is bullshit. You're not going to make any money doing that." He never did that. I haven't seen the video in several years, but that's what I remember taking from that. I was surprised he didn't come out and say they're complete scammers. He didn't do it. Why? Well, it turns out, folks, that Patrick Boyle was doing the same thing. That's right. And of course, CoffeeZilla, the idiot that he is, was too stupid to realize he didn't do any due diligence to realize, number one, Patrick Boyle was not even a hedge fund manager at the time he came on YouTube. He had already, quote, resigned from his position. That's number one. Number two, CoffeeZilla, the idiot, didn't even realize Patrick Boyle wasn't going to slam these day trading fraudsters. Why? Because Patrick Boyle was doing the same thing. Patrick Boyle was doing what CoffeeZilla wanted him to criticize. That is to say, let's back up and explain here. Patrick Boyle was associated with a hedge fund, Palomar. He was associated with a small-time little rinky-dinky hedge fund. Okay? Now, I don't know how he was associated. He may have just had his name on there. I don't know. Because Patrick Boyle, to me, seems like a guy that couldn't trade his way out of a fucking corner. He doesn't seem to me to be the type of guy that has a rat's ass clue about the market. He seems to be a guy that buries his head in a book and can tell you about the theory of things. Okay, that's based on my experience working in the industry. He doesn't seem to have a rat's ass clue about how to trade and make money. Okay? I could be wrong, but that's just my impression. And if you look at his content, I think that confirms it. We'll talk about that here shortly. Okay? So here's the situation. He had apparently a hedge fund with another guy or another couple of guys. And it was a commodities fund. It was a quant fund. It was a commodities fund. Quant and commodities, what does that equal? That's short-term trading. Speculation. Okay? Complete speculation. Basically what these guys do is they try and figure out some little way to game the system. They figure out kind of an edge. Okay, an edge. And they may program that into some little computer program. The problem is that edge never lasts. It doesn't last. So if you spot some type of a market inefficiency and you look to capture that, it doesn't last, you see. So Patrick Boyle was effectively involved with a hedge fund, a small little hedge fund, probably no more than $20 million or so, that was trading commodities. Commodities trading is fucking gambling. That's day trading. Think about this. CoffeeZilla had this guy who was day trading commodities on his show, hoping he would criticize the trading gurus. I mean, can you believe that? Think about that. That's why Boyle never came down. He never slammed the hammer down and exposed these trading gurus for the fraudsters that they are, because he was actually trying to do the same thing. Now, it gets better. I believe Boyle was either rendered useless, or did so poorly that he was pushed aside. And why do I believe that? Well, what happened after Patrick Boyle left his hedge fund? He started a YouTube channel. And when he started the YouTube channel, this dishonest piece of trash told everybody he was a hedge fund manager. Why? And take a look. He still has, if you look at his channel, he still has listed he's a hedge fund manager. Because when he does interviews, he makes a point to only as of I think this year or so, to specify that he's a former hedge fund manager. Folks, there's a huge difference in that. If you don't think there's a big difference, it's a big fucking difference. Okay? He came on YouTube. I'm a hedge fund manager. Wow, okay, I'm going to subscribe to you. Wow. Not a former hedge fund manager. Well, you failed. And I pointed this out a couple of years ago. I said, look, he's not a hedge fund manager. I don't even need to look up anything. What hedge fund manager fucking goes on YouTube? Nobody. I mean, first of all, you can't do that. You're going to get sued. You have a certain responsibility to your clients. You can't be fucking around on YouTube making stupid videos. Second of all, what hedge fund manager goes on YouTube and e-begs? This guy was fucking e-begging. I mean, join my Patreon. Think about that. That's why I believe he was forced out of the fund for, one of 2 or 3 reasons. Okay? And he's e-begging on YouTube, making stupid-ass videos that he reads articles on that were covered in CNBC, and he just basically rehashes them. No unique insight. This guy has no fucking unique insight whatsoever. That's why I know this guy is a complete fucking clown. Okay? He has no unique insight whatsoever. Zero. Zilch. Get this guy live. Something on the market. Let's ask him, hey, what's going on? What do you think? He won't know shit. I can tell you right now, he doesn't know shit. He doesn't know jack shit. That's why, take a look at his videos. I mean, look at this. The pig butchering scam. He's milking the YouTube algorithm for ad dollars. That's what a desperate lowlife this guy is. Folks, if you say, well, gosh, why are you getting so upset? I'm upset because he's mischaracterizing who he is. He's getting subscribers and views based upon a false pretense. And not only that, he obviously is a fucking clown. He has no value to add. Stupid videos. Completely stupid bullshit. Nothing unique. His videos are catered to high school kids. Anybody on YouTube criticize him for that? No, because they're too stupid. Oh, I want an interview. Oh, you're a hedge fund manager. The same idiots that think Michael Burry has a fucking clue. Or that Kyle Bass has a clue. They were in the Big Short. This is the fucking stupidity that I'm talking about. The complete fucking stupidity. And if you all are that stupid, if you don't have a mind that works, it's not enough to think on your own, because some people think on their own and they have no fucking clue because they have no basic logic skills. Don't assume just because you're taking a stand and you're thinking on your own and you're asking questions that you have a clue, because some people look like complete fucking idiots that do that. But if you're not questioning these things, and of course, much of these things that I just mentioned, you all aren't going to know. You all aren't going to know about, for instance, the fact that you're never going to see anybody from Wall Street on a YouTube channel because of compliance. Anybody that's working in the financial industry that's on YouTube, okay, they're working at some small little fucking rinky-dink shop, some insignificant fucking shop, like Plain Bagel Boy, who's in the same little group with this guy in the fucking circle jerk. Plain Bagel, the guy that tells everyone he's an analyst. He did kind of the same thing as Patrick Boyle. I'm an analyst. No, you're fucking not. Where's your license? You have license? Are you security? You have a securities license that says you're an analyst? Where did you get your training from? Well, I analyze stock as part of my job. Who doesn't? Every fucking financial advisor does that. Does it make them an analyst? Where's your reports? Plain Bagel, you're not a fucking analyst. Sit down and shut up. You're a fucking twerpy kid. It's the same as Patrick Boyle. These guys are in the same fucking color, folks. Same bullshit. These guys they should run for politicians. They're full of shit. These are dishonest people, folks. These are very dishonest people because they sit back and they don't tell you the truth. They just want to appeal to people to be popular. You understand? They don't want to tell you the truth. They want the ads, the money, and they pretend like they don't. That's the deal. Get Patrick Boyle on live with me. Let's go right now. Okay. And you notice another thing that another red flag for this guy, by the way, if you haven't noticed, he wears a suit. Anybody, write this down, anybody that wears a suit and tie when they don't need to, that's kind of like the Ty Lopez, the lifestyle shit. He's trying to give you this perception. Oh, he's professional. Dude, why are you wearing a suit and tie in your fucking apartment doing YouTube videos? Why are you doing that? It's the same thing. I'll show you. Another guy that does this. Another fucking scammer who's fooled people with his demeanor. Okay? The Serpenza guy. Okay? This fucking grifter. And he teamed up with Tom Nash, by the way. I talked about that. This is a guy, he's an English teacher from China. He has no skills, no nothing. And now he's become like this propagandist, anti-China guy. Completely full of shit. I know this guy from fucking 15 years ago. Okay? I'm telling you. You think I haven't been investigating all this shit for years? I know what I'm talking about. He's a fucking fraud. He wears a suit and tie all the time. Why? Because he wants you to think, he's professional. Okay? That's kind of a scam artist tactic. And Patrick Boyle, he and this Plain Bagel clown, they talk about, and they're basically apologists. They are apologists for these fake investment gurus. They're apologists. They pretend like they're criticizing them. No, they're apologizing for them. Why don't they come out and specifically call these guys out? You understand what I'm talking about, folks? These guys are just as bad. Patrick Boyle and Plain Bagel, they're just as bad as these pure scammers, even though both of them, I believe, are dishonest. Okay? They misrepresent themselves. There we go. You notice this. Look, ex-hedge fund manager. Folks, why do you think Patrick Boyle started finally to refer to himself as an ex-hedge fund manager? You know why? Because of me. I was on his channel like 4 or 5 years ago posting comments, you're not a hedge fund manager. You are a former hedge fund manager. And guess what? He fucking deleted those comments. And I did it over and over again. Okay? And so now he's coming clean. After he built his channel. After he's got all these subs. Well, it doesn't work that way. You're still fucking guilty. And this fucking clown, folks, I hate people like this because they're people that, they're a nice guy. They're different. Oh, really? Well, why aren't they calling out the scammers? And why are they misrepresenting themselves? Folks, I'm telling you right now, no exceptions. Everybody on YouTube who's monetizing their channel is a scammer or is deceiving people in some way, shape, or form. And it starts small. It starts small. It grows. You understand that? It grows larger and larger and larger because it's a disease. They get infected with this nonsense and they don't care anymore. Some people, as they start out in the beginning, they don't give a shit. They want to fuck everybody. Some people, they don't start out that way. But eventually they all end up that way. This is coming from me, a professional research analyst who's actually been observing and studying and monitoring YouTube for almost 20 years, by the way. That's right. So I know how it works. Patrick Boyle, you are an e-beggar Stop begging for coffee. I guess he removed his Patreon because he wasn't getting enough. Stop just floating shit. He's just floating stuff out there now to get the algorithm. Just stupid videos. No fucking insight. Think about it. Where's the insight? See, maybe some of you think, well, gosh, this is, folks, I'm telling you, all these little videos he's doing, he's getting from the media. He's reading articles. Nothing original at all. Nothing unique at all. No unique insight at all. Zero. So ask yourself, if that's the case, what's going on here? Is he doing that to appeal to this market of stupid young kids and demented older adults that watch YouTube because he's so desperate for the money? Or is he just that clueless? It's one or the other. I think it's kind of a mixture of both, to be honest with you. You got this guy who's basically trying to survive off of YouTube now. That's what's going on, by the way. Okay? Anyway, this guy's fucking exposed. I'll do more about him in the future. The Plain Bagel, you're next, buddy. That kid's next. You're not an analyst, kid. You just graduated college a few years ago. You work for some little fucking shop, some little 3-man fucking show. Okay? These people make me sick, man. They make me fucking sick. YouTube is a scam portal, needs to be shut down. The world's biggest scam portal. These guys, they talk about the fraud and this and that. They don't talk about the specific names. Do they come out after Kevin? Tom Nash? No. All pieces of trash. I got to get to the market.